Hi everyone, George DeCosta from the Hunting Grip again. I'm going to go over step 5 of the force fetch for those of you who've been following me on the other 4 steps. On the last video we did, you saw that CK was reaching and taking the bumper, actually not the bumper, taking the PVC and wooden dowel or whatever, and I told you we'd be switching to bumpers and we'll be switching to birds now. So I don't want to make a real long video here. I'm going to cut it. It's a little short, but I'm going to show you what we've done and talk to you about it. We transferred to bumpers and we transferred to birds and we transferred to the ground. I like to use something like this that holds the item off the ground for them to pick it up, or I have some wooden dolls that have, legs that stick out that hold it up. Then I set that on the ground. He's already reaching and taking. Put it on the ground, let him do that. We do that for a while, and then I'll transfer to a bird. And what I do with the bird is I just have him hold it, then I have him reach and take it, and after he does that, get used to the bird, then I take him away from me, just like I did with the dowel, put him in a woe position, put the bird in his mouth, walk away, have him come, have him deliver it, tell him hold on the way so we have success. And then I'll also put the bird in his mouth, have him walk around a little bit so he gets used to that. And then I'll woe him and toss the bird out there and have him fetch the bird. Also, what I will do to finish up my force fetch is I'll take multiple items, different bumpers and different things, and do like a little pile. So you just throw them out there and you make the dog have to go back and forth and pick up, whether you put out 3, 5, or 10 items, the dog knows that they have to go pick up every item when you say fetch, regardless of what the item is. Also, you'll notice that at this point, I like to use treats prior to this point. At this point, I stop using treats because I want the dog to know you have to fetch no matter what. After we've got past this, then I like giving treats again when I'm just playing and having my dog do some tune-up work, because at the delivery, I want my dog happy to give me the bird and not, oh, I went out and fetched this bird and now he's just going to take it from me. I always like a happy feeling when he gives the bird to me during training. So what I've done, again, is I've taken this, sit it on the ground, had CK go ahead and pick it up off the ground. Then I took the bird, put it in his mouth, had him hold it, then took him away from me, had him hold the bird, I walked away, had him come to me with the bird, and then we tossed the bird out and he went and fetched the bird. So now I'm at the last stage of his force fetch where he has to do everything, and he's pretty much finished. CK, come here, good boy, come here. So when I was talking to you about the piles, what I do, and this is to make sure that the dog will retrieve whatever you throw out there. I'll just do, I'm just going to do 3 here. Different things. Whoa. And I'm kind of doing them where you can see them. CK, fetch. Good boy. Good boy, hold. Good boy. Give. Good boy. Come here, CK, fetch. Good boy, hold. Good boy, hold. Give. Good boy. CK, fetch. Good boy. Hold. Give. Good boy. Now you notice I've added the fetch command. Before it was just hold. But when we play fetch, he knew fetch meant to go out and grab the item. Now he knows hold means to hold it all the way. After we do this a number of times, it'll just be fetch and he'll just bring it back, period. So then, after I'm done with that, I start off with chuckers. Because chuckers are small, they're easy for the dog to hold. That's how I start off with when I have them hold the first bird, and then hold it and bring it back to me, and then toss it out. Then I go to some big items that are difficult, and what I have here is a pheasant and a really big mallard duck. And so I'll toss those out and make sure that he'll bring anything back. CK, come. Come here. CK, fetch. And that's a big pheasant. Good boy. Good boy. Fetch it up. Hold. Good boy. Give. Good boy. Good boy. Good boy. These are half frozen, by the way. I keep them frozen when I use them. And then the last is a huge mallard duck. This thing is about the size of a goose. CK. Fetch. Good boy. And that one's got a broken wing. That's going to be difficult for him. We'll see how he does. Fetch it up. Good boy. Come here. Fetch it up. Good boy. Hold. Give. That's a good boy. This is frozen still. So you can see it was difficult, but he knew he had to pick it up and he knew he had to bring it back, and his tail's still wagging. So he is done. He's already retrieved a lot of birds. He'll pick up as many times as I tell him to, and I can throw things out there, and no matter what, he'll hold it. I can give him my wallet, and I won't do it, but I give him my wallet, whatever, he'll hold it. So that's how I finished up my force fetch. By then, your dog will hold whatever you tell it to. It'll retrieve whatever you tell it to, and it'll bring it back to you happily and deliver it to hand. So I hope you enjoyed all the tips and it all made sense, and good luck to you.